this electric feels different. Because it's powered by the most potent source of energy there is. You. This is the Lexus variety of electrification. Inspired by, created for, and powered by you.
There have been Joes, Johns, Jalen's, and more Johns. Patricks and Peytons, Deons and DKs. There have been JJs, TJs, AB and CJs. There have been 80 years of drafts.
I'm told the pick is in.
Thousands of names called.
Jerry Rice.
Eli Manning. Sauce Gardner.
But there's nothing like hearing yours.
A spectacular moment for this young man.
Do you listen to the TV on high volume or have trouble hearing conversations? Then you would benefit from hearing aids. Don't waste thousands on expensive hearing aids when you can get MD Hearing's revolutionary Neo hearing aids for just $299 a pair. Don't be fooled by higher-priced hearing aids. The Neo is a true hearing aid, not an amplifier. With rechargeable technology, many customers say is superior to more expensive models. Call now and get not one, but 2 Neo hearing aids for just $299. Plus, we'll add in a portable charging dock and ship your order absolutely free. The Neo is nearly invisible with its tiny in-the-ear canal design. And you can get 2 Neo hearing aids with a 45-day risk-free trial, free shipping, and free lifetime US-based support for only $299. So call now.
800-791-0481. Again, that's 800-791-0481.
Back here at the 127th Boston Marathon, taking a look at the wheelchair races out on the course. They are 27 minutes in on the men's side, the women's 24, approaching 25 minutes, both of them right now in the town of Natick, which, by the way, my next door neighbor when I was a kid, Jimmy Carrick, used to live in Natick. He just recently moved out. Oh yeah, I got people everywhere. So it says, I've got the card that says it's Marcel Hoog's gap is one. I think, did you mean to write huge? Because it's a huge gap is what that is. David Monty, who is helping us with all the splits on the men's and the women's side over the course of the day. His information valuable to us and in turn valuable to all of you watching. Sage and Duke, I'm going to throw it out to you. Get ready because we have both the elite races impending.
Yes, the countdown is on. Hurry up already, although the wheelchair races are always, to me, so thrilling as well. And I think the weeks leading up to this day, Eliude Kipchoge, you think that's been a storyline? Yeah, the most prominent runner in the men's race this year.
Yeah, but there are other great stories here, too. And there are several runners in the field who could break the 10.
Yep.
The minutes, the seconds, the weeks and months of my training that will not be translated and put into practice on Monday. Boston is a reality. It's the oldest marathon. I need to put my name in the streets and also my feet out for the streets.
I'm happy because I'm come back again. So I'm ready.
I love racing in Boston, especially when we move around. I have fans and it's becoming my second home.
And Evan Chebet is, of course, the reigning champion. He won New York as well last year, becoming only the 6th man to win Boston and New York in the same year. We met the first yesterday, Bill Rogers, and who did he tell us was going to win?
He was feeling, well, wasn't he 70-30?
Yeah, 70-30 with Eliude.
And then Evans was his number 2 right there.
Was his number 2.
Yeah, I think, here's the thing. If I'm Evans, I'm like, go ahead, choose him. See what I got.
Exactly. I'm the reigning champ.
Absolutely. If I'm him, I like that underdog feeling. Okay, we're done. John, back to you.
Listen, if you guys want to take the field, I'll take Tiger Woods. That's all I'm saying, at his best. Okay? That's how I think we're going to go. 5 minutes until we get to the start. Meb, how important is it that we look at Evans Chebet there, that it is teammate and another past champion, the 21 champion, Benson Kipruto, in this with him?
It's very important. Whether you are at the Boston Marathon, New York, or the Olympic Games, you want to have a teammate there because it gives you confidence. It gives you a benchmark of how you guys going to do. And to have Benson there for him is huge. And, you know, they can probably work together and strategize a little bit better to get to the to the hills and conquer a lot of the course and see what happens at the end.
By the way, it's not often that Eliude Kipchoge is assigned number 2, right? He's got a lot of ones, a lot of first name bases.
It is, and as a defending champion, it's always a great honor to wear the bib number 1. And for me, they ask me, what number are you going to wear in Boston? I'm like, well, 27, 28, but that one day that I wore the number 1, I feel very proud, and Chibet should too.
So Evans, and then if you win here at Boston, you get your first name on your bib. So that's why his says Evans. And despite all the accolades, all the awards, all the records, Kipchoge says Kipchoge.
Yeah, I mean, it is, Kipchoge is sort of well known, doesn't need his first name, but at this time, having that first name is such a big honor as the defending title or the past champion.
So we see the start of the men's race as they get ready to go. I'm sure there's some anxious moments. They go off at 9:37, which is about 4 minutes from now. And then to the right in this triple box, you have Marcel Hoog leading the men's wheelchair race on top, and Susanna Scaroni there on the bottom. Amanda, if you're there and can hear me, you said the pavement's getting a little wet. Talk to me about traction.
Looks like it is getting a little bit wet. So all of these athletes are using custom gloves. Those gloves are coated in rubber. The rubber connects to the hand rings, also coated in rubber, so it's based all on friction. As soon as you get a little bit of water in there, your friction disappears. I just saw Marcel switch his gloves probably about a mile or so ago, and if you look, you can see that the surface of his glove is now bright red. He has sandpaper on there, and that sandpaper is to give him some grip in the rain. Susanna's been slipping. Looks like she's pulling off over to the side of the road right now. I think she's having a really, really, really hard time getting, oh my goodness, she's a flat tire. Susanna's got a flat tire. She's changing her tire.
And so there you see
she's
the men's
taking her
start line.
wheel off to change her tire right now.
This is a disaster.
This is not very good for her. Even if you can change it quickly, that's going to slow you down 45 seconds to a minute. The rest of the women are not that far behind her. Oh, she's off and running. I think she just had a loose wheel.
Well, still, I mean, I know enough to know that a loose wheel is not good.
A loose wheel is not good, but if you can hear her squeaking, and that squeaking is the water getting in between the surface of her gloves and the wheels, and she's not getting the grip she was earlier in the race.
Okay, so we'll go back to look at her as you were describing her pulling over. So if I'm in this chair, how concerned am I suddenly now about my equipment the rest of the way here?
You are absolutely concerned. Here she is stopping to tighten her wheel. She's got to pull all of her tools out. And once something goes wrong, there's a chance that there's going to be problems continuing.
That's phenomenal. What we don't realize. So in this chair, she's prepared. She has rain gear.
Absolutely.
She's got tools. You have your hydration system. There's a lot going on here besides those 3 wheels.
100%. So you're carrying your own water, your own nutrition. You're also carrying spare tires, tools, and you need to be able to change that tire on your own from the racing chair.
Phenomenal athletes, and then so much more that goes into it. So we will obviously keep a close eye on Susanna Scaroni there as we head back to the start line and get ready for the men's elite start, which is now less than a minute away. This is a really deep field, Med. Obviously we have Eliude Kipchoge, but they have people out here they think that can contend with him.
Kipchoge is the favorite, obviously. He has so much knowledge, so much championships, so many, and the reigning world record holder. But at the same time, today is Patriots Day on Monday on Boston, and you got to go from Hopkinton to the finish line in Boston.
So we are counting down, and it is certainly a much more narrow start than you are used to when you're seeing in New York City. But they are in Hopkinton and getting ready to go 5 turns and 26.2 miles to get here. So from the gun and the applause, I mean, this is just like 1897, only they got better shoes and there's a mobile tracking app. We can keep an eye on everybody as they go through. And the man there in the kind of brick red shorts, the arm sleeves, Eliude Kipchoge, the greatest marathoner in history. Evans Chebet in the darker kit to his left. And Meb, we're a few hundred meters in this, but explain to me how it is that Kipchoge controls this race the entire way.
Well, the most anticipated race has just begun, and they're just looking forward to be able to just have calm and know yourself at this point, and know you don't want to make any mistakes, but this is a deep field. Everybody's coming down to be able to just stride and analyze each other and who's going to be the contenders. And Kipchoge obviously been the favorite by a lot. He's going to dictate on this race unless somebody makes a move.
Take a look at the records. That's the Old South Church, by the way, right here at the finish line. Men's professional course record, Jeffrey Mutai. Now, he has said that he would like to get that record, obviously.